Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Princess Bear, today we're at Disney Spring to celebrate the Irish the best way we know how here in this Americas.
The mighty celebration at Raglan Road.
Yes, we try to do Raglan Road every year, and this year is no different because it's your number one choice of foodie infotainment. They have specialty food for St. Patrick's Day, so us to try, so you don't have to, because we're vegan. I'm not. The luck of the Irish is with us.
It's time for Foodie and Chill. The Sure I'm Frittered sure is a lot taller than it used to be. This was not a mountain of fritter that it is today. And I'm not mad at that. It's just, you know, a lot. I'm trying to eat other things here. But the sauces and the things, I can't be mad at it. This is by far my favorite appetizer that they serve here for vegans at Raglan. I love the crispiness of the fritter. I love the sauces. Everything about this is like so amazing. You could just take little pieces, you can put it in other things, you could share it with your vegetarian friends. Like there are so many things you could do with this. Just inhale it. I love it. I would give it a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. I always order this when I come here.
Sure I'm Frittered knows when it's got me beat because sure I am tired of mountains of veggies not looking as amazing as this looks every single time that we get it. We've tried to make this an us portion. This is like a 2 to 3 person appetizer. Like this is huge and tasty. This will always be the fritter for which all other fritters are judged against because it is literally the bar. The rest of you are passed out on the floor. Even though it's St. Patrick's Day, I can understand, but I'm judging you silently from afar. 4 out of 5 claws. Now we're all foodies here. We all have different opinions, different things, different likes, different hates, different taste buds. I know that a lot of people have told you that the part of the brand new March Madness menu, which isn't just like St. Patrick's Day for the entire month, that the spring roll is the thing you should get. However, our friend Rolly, who has been a great server here, who's treated us great every time we come here, told us that the ribs are the way to go. Guinness glazed ribs. This is an appetizer portion of ribs. It's literally a whole half rack of ribs covered in crispy onions, glazed in Guinness, and then extra sauce on the side to dip them in. They are so confident in the quality of these ribs, they gave me a knife and a fork. Look at that cut. Look at those ribs. Look at the meat on the bone. Pulls off like certain old people's toupees. That is wonderful. We're going to try that bite on its own. That meat dissolves faster than a green beer on St. Patrick's Day. Tender, juicy. That Guinness glaze gives it that nice little touch. You're not tasting straight Guinness beer for those of you that don't like Guinness, but it gives it a certain character with the sweetness that you are going to fall in love with. Just don't propose. I'd give that on its own 4.25 out of 5 claws. Now, I'd be remiss in being your foodie guide if I didn't try it all the ways. So we got to dip it in the Guinness. The extra sauce. Give it a dip. Give it a drip. Oh, yes. I feel in the current day, in the food reviewer society that we find ourselves in, that you expect something salacious, some sort of gimmick. I should throw something, flip a table, get up and start shooking and jiving, minstreling, if you will. Good food is good food. Could we do a gimmick? We could. Could I throw something across the table, fakely at the princess? I could. I'm not going to do that. These ribs, amazing. That flavor, the lightness, how tender, how easy they come off the bone. Who needs entrees? I would devour this plate and suck on the bones like many a troll in the bridge that sometimes show up in their comment section. With that sauce, that's a 4.75 out of 5 claws. If they offered it, I would easily do a whole rack of these.
sheppy that went veggie at least 4 or 5 times. I've had every iteration of it since it was added to the menu. Our amazing server Rolly, which I highly recommend you wait to sit in his section. He was willing to check on the potato skins for me because I know the onion rings are not vegan. These potato skins are vegan, as is. On the menu, they come with aioli, so all you have to do is ask for it without the aioli, and it is vegan. So I think it's an easy, it's not really a modification, it's just like no sauce. The no sauce, I don't think no sauce is a modification. But you know, judge as you will. This big, beautiful piece of potato. Now, I would have gotten the sheppy that went veggie, besides the fact that I've had it so many times. It's a lot of food. And I don't really think I need that much food. So, cheers to a potato. I think it's nice and crispy, but I think it could deal with being a little bit more seasoned. I think just removing the sauce shouldn't take away all of the flavor of the potato, and I feel like it did. Like, it should have a little bit more. I mean, when I do sheppy that did the sheppy that went veggie, the potato is my favorite part. So, like, if I can have, like, a little semblance of said potato, I'm happy. I will give this a 4 out of 5 potato. It is pretty nice.
There's very few personal problems in this world that can't be solved with some form of potato. French fries, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, potato wedges, breakfast potatoes. Some of those will fix you. Most of them will heal you. So when we order potatoes, we are super serious. Now our server was amazing. They brought us both ketchup and malt vinegar. So if you wanted to season them that way, you could. We like potatoes as they are, roasted to perfection. I think the key to world peace might be potatoes. And a new president, but I'll start with potatoes. 4.25 out of 5 claws. Meat and potato people, I don't ever want to hear from you in the comments that we don't think about you. Ever. You are the most represented foodie category on this channel and on YouTube. We do meat and potatoes. This is a chop. It's bacon. It's a caramelized bacon chop grilled. You have some honey glazed carrots on the bottom, a caramelized cabbage on the side on top of a bed of mashed potatoes, a pillow of mashed potatoes even. On the bottom, we have this beautiful looking Rasin and cider jus. I'm excited. They gave me a nice sharp utensil, crispy skin. The color is amazing. I'd even dip it in the jus and it's already soaking it all up. Let's try it as is. This chop begs the question. I know I have long ranted that putting on bacon on everything is not the solution. Simply adding bacon to something does not make it better. However, what if, a foodie hypothesis, what if the solution was just bacon? Not adding bacon, but just bacon. I think this is what this is trying to answer. Better than a pork chop, better than like a cut of beef, better than like a lamb shank. There's something about crispy bacon with this cider and raisin jus that sort of raisins the bar a little bit. I'll give this a solid 4 out of 5 claws. It is quite tasty. Now with the jus, because it wouldn't be a good cut of meat if I didn't take it with the sauce that it is served with, covered. It is the reduction of the princess's dreams. This is supposed to be an entree, but with the ribs I got for an appetizer and then this, I feel like this somehow turned into dessert. It's a very sweet cut, but like sweet and salty. Instead of like a sweet and sour, you're getting very sweet and salty, and it's serving it excellent. I would say pick one or the other. I would probably still pick the ribs, I'm going to keep my rating on a solid 4, but it's an excellent cut of chop chop. It's bacon. So chop chop, order one or the other.
On this most auspicious day, there is nobody else in the world that I can think of to toast to than Melissa Nenda. So, cheers to you. I love you, and I have no words. Cheers. I got a Jamo Ginger. I don't see any other drink order to like get than this, because what else are you gonna do on St. Patrick's Day? I would give it a 4.75 out of 5 Jamo Gingers. I mean, I don't know what else I'm gonna drink here. I'm not gonna do the beer, so.
Now, we show up here every St. Patrick's Day, but Raglan Road is probably the one place that we don't show up to enough. Given the number of third-party places at Disney Springs, sometimes it's hard fitting everybody in. But when we do fit in, like we're kin, Raglan Road always treats us like home. So we have this Rosemary whiskey sour with the Dickel 12-year aged whiskey and sea foam. Woo-wee! Oh, that's smooth. That's smoother than your average violin player on the stage here at night, with just as much kick as every dancer on stage. 4 out of 5 claws. Shout out to our favorite server, Rolly, for introducing us to this very special Lost Irish coffee here at Raglan. This one is special because the Lost Irish Brewery was actually like a lost and defunct brewery. After Prohibition, it closed. And then about 2 decades ago, they were able to reopen and recover their recipes. But it's special because they make their whiskey in barrels from all around the world. Germany, Japan, all over the place, America, and still maintain their flavor while still maintaining that lost recipe. So a lost coffee on St. Patrick's Day, well, that feels very Irish. I feel like I found something new for the rotation. Coffee flavor blends well with the whiskey. Very smooth. No bite. I needed that energy for tonight. So 4 out of 5 claws. It ain't lost no more.
Our amazing server Rolly that we have followed across his entire Disney career since we met him back in the Pandy days, gifted us these beautiful Irish coffees. Now he made mine vegan, and it's just, you know, the regular coffee spiked. That is a kofefi. It does have a very interesting, like, almost like a corn-style aftertaste. It's not like any type of creamer or anything that you would get. I would slip this slowly, and I'm definitely going to take it to walk around Disney Springs. I give it a 4 out of 5 coffees. It's nice, but strong.
Raglan is one tradition that we're probably never going to be able to give up for St. Patrick's Day.
No, and happy St. Patrick's Day from us to you.
Yes.
Make sure that if you come to Raglan that you ask to sit in Rolly's section. It is worth the wait.
Yes.
Wait for it.
This is always going to be like the spirit of togetherness, sharing
Yeah.
joy with friends. And we come here to share it with our friends here at Raglan Road.
Yes.
It's always been a great time. It's always an experience every year. And no year has ever been the same. Like, we love coming here. And this is why we make time for this every single year.
Yes, and the food was amazing. The drinks are amazing. Everything is amazing.
Yes, and I do also have a new brownie. It was Mickey
And
shaped.
an apple
and an apple crumble thing that I just didn't have room for. But if you're looking for like some new desserts, that's also part of their March Madness menu. So we want to know what you guys think, given what you've seen. Is this a place you want to party for St. Patrick's Day? A place you want to eat, period, because we love the food at Raglan Road. Let us know in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you can see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notifications bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, you will have no luck at the Irish, and Bear will eat himself into the bad luck for the rest of the year, and then who knows, will you even have any videos?
I'm your lucky charm now.